there has to be man. There must be a. I mean, there's something that has to be said or done. I don't know, but there got to be something. I truly don't at a loss for words. I guess this is the new age of hip hop, people. This is the new age. This is where we at now with it, man. This is exactly where we at with hip hop now. I mean, everything changes though. I mean, maybe this is just this is the trendy way. This is the algorithm way. This is the internet has turned hip hop into something that none of us have expected it to become. But I mean, different artists on top of the game, different sounds of hip hop, different ways of promoting music. There's so many different things, right? The one thing that I will say is that I enjoyed Papooses song against 50 Cent. I enjoyed it. I really wasn't a fan of Mano's song. I like T.I.'s song. T.I. and his son had some dope lyrics and some dope cadence. The hip hop sounded real good in it, so I enjoyed those tracks as well. All right. It seems as if it led right back to what people were saying about 50 Cent, where they say, hey, he's going at the women. He's not going at the artists, going at the women. Cool. When it becomes a person that you wouldn't expect that of or expect that from, then that's where, I kind of say, man, it's crazy what's being pulled at the moment, like with 50 Cent. Like, come on, bro. Like, you going at Clarissa, but I'm not really familiar as to why it completely took a turn with Clarissa Shields. Papoose and Clarissa have been in the media for a second now. Once Clarissa did her glow up, man, then it just seemed like people started, paying more attention to her. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like to me. So yeah, we're gonna check this video out right here, man. Shout out to Screwface, Screwface John or Screwface Gene. I'm assuming that that's his name. He has a lot of dope content, and we do tune in. Let me make sure all my vocals is correct. All right, make sure y'all subscribing as well, hitting the like button. We haven't been live, man, but we are live now. We here today. Shout out to y'all, man. All right, let's go. So he's gonna react to this video from a guy named Maserati something with a Maserati. Bud, I think his name is Bud Maserati or Maserati Bud. All right, I'm pretty sure people are familiar with it, so we're gonna give our synopsis. We're gonna give our reaction to the current situation once again. And then, like, a lot of people haven't been feeling what 50 Cent's been putting out because they used to songs like Candy Shop and shit like that, or Big Rich Town. Big Rich Town was very dope. He had a song with Lil Durk that I liked, the one that he did for another one of his series. So he been doing that a lot. Like, he been dropping music for his series. People are saying this is a lot of music he's been releasing is pretty old. So I think I got that one as well. Let's pull that up. So we'll run this. American Hustle. We'll run this real quick. I think this one is an older track, someone said.
While rubbing elbows in the hills of high society, I look back at my life and realize the hood lied to me. Build the bullshit, since a pride inside of me. Shit, they ain't even stick to the codes that they provided me.
Hey, man, look. Now, soon as I heard that line, because this is my first time hearing that, or second time I heard that first bar, right? So, I think that is one of the things that people start to, a person like 50 Cent, right? Because they said he's kind of like built off the 48 laws of power or whatever the case may be. Or that's how he conducts himself in his life. I do think that some people eventually get tired or they approach shit where they like, hey, look, man, I really don't even like the way we're all conducting ourselves, right? It's almost, like people say, you point the finger, three pointed back at you. I think that's what we dealing with right now when it comes to a guy like 50 Cent. 50 Cent sees some things he don't like, he doesn't appreciate, and then people are it's three fingers pointed back at him at this point. So that's what we dealing with when it comes to 50 Cent. All right, let's keep going.
I go hard like I'm supposed to. See, I'm trying to be level-headed so I don't show you the dark side of me. I'm a boss and the boss is what you're trying to be. Jealous roots of poverty help us develop rivalries. Corporate America seems to be scared of us. There's nowhere to prepare for us. Got to break bread for us. The streets taught us to bond with what would better us. And all competitors that ain't dead are marked for death with us. Street entrepreneur, hustler to the core. Catch you come up, then come up a little more. Silver spoon in your mouth, you ain't get it out the mud. You don't even know what I'm chatting about. American hustler, American hustler. I'm a motherfucking hustler. American hustler.
I so far I approve of the track, right? Like I appreciate when 50 comes on like the soulful beats, you know what I mean? Like the soulful instrumentals. I like that shit. I mean, I like the way he's approaching it. I like the message behind it. I think that's the type of 50 Cent we getting. 50 Cent he don't give a damn what people think about him. He has a message, and whether or not people think he's a part of the elite groups and that he's a part of the problem when it comes to American society, he's maybe taking a step back and he's saying, hey, look, man, I don't like the shit I'm seeing. I did it my way. I did it this way, and I was successful with it. I became a successful mogul in hip-hop and now in TV, The shit that I'm seeing out of my communities, out of my people, I don't like it, all right? Heartbreak and all right?
If niggas say the money ain't changed, them they ain't made enough. Cause niggas will change right around you, so you ain't gave enough. Entitlement is real shit, boy, I ain't make it up. So when that paper coming, you got to know how to break it up. Income to fuck shit right when you caking up. Batter ran to your front door right while you waking up. Every time shit going smooth, they gotta shake it up. Who done told the feds some bullshit, now they got us cuffed. Look around here, nigga, there ain't a lot to love. These bitches ain't shit, they tellin' on the plugs. I don't think shit going how it's supposed to be. We cool from a distance, I just don't want you close to me. Got trust issues cause niggas you trust get you. Have all kind of time to think about how they did you. Sit and flash back to moments when it was lit. What kind of real nigga look right at you and snitch? American hustler.
Yeah, 50 he got a bone to pick with people, man. Hey, shout out to 50 on that one, man. Let's check out the comments. The comments don't really mean shit, but this is something that he dropped on X. This is where I basically got the audio from. It says, "This sounds a mess, my guy. I understand the memes. Let's keep that up." Wow, damn. That ain't enough for him, bro. Shit. Let's see what else people saying, man. This is crazy, yo. 50 dropping heat in 2026 was not on my bingo card, and it's fire. Lord have mercy. See, yeah, I think that the sonic waves, that people are getting from hip hop, it isn't what we would assume or expect it to sound like any longer than it had been, in the past 10, 20 years. It's not gonna be the same, man. 50 Cent is making movies, dissing rappers, and making chart-topping songs all at once. All of a sudden, it feels like we're living 2006 all over again. GOAT emoji. Yeah, man, use the publicity from niggas trying to rap, jump, use promote film, soundtracks, marketing genius. Yeah, man, I think that he's on he on his Jay-Z shit, man, and I think that people just got to respect it or check it the way that they've been checking it. Everybody's not going to have the same approach to hip-hop, none of that shit. Everybody don't like the same type of music, I get it. But that track right there didn't sound too bad to me, all right, now we got this Clarissa Shields thing, man. I'm going to give my opinion on this, first of all. If this is true, Clarissa, then I ain't feeling it, right? I ain't feeling it. I don't like when women do shit like that. That's just how I move. Like, I don't like when women be doing the kicking it with one nigga, got him holding the phone. If any of that is true, then that's bullshit. So we'll hear it from Screwface first, and then we'll give our analysis. Let's go.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, they are telling me that 50 Cent is going nuclear, Nagasaki and Hiroshima levels of petty. Is it with a battle song? No. Is it with bars? No. Say it with me, class. It's with a social media post. But this one, yeah, this one gonna cause some issues. So, Papoose, as we know, dropped.
I think it is very controversial. I think that the headlines alone, people even seeing it and hearing it, they all of the fingers being pointed at Clarissa, and then people turn their head like, damn, Papoose, bro, I feel sorry for you, brother. Like, damn, bro, again, like. That's the first thing people would assume if they hear some shit like this. They looking at Clarissa because she's the suspect, but we looking at my boy Papoose like, God damn, bro, you can't catch a break out this motherfucker, man.
One of the most scathing 50 Cent disses I've heard in a long time. Probably one of the worst 50 Cent disses I've heard ever. Bombed on him, went crazy. So 50 said he wasn't going to respond to Papoose. Well, his first response was saying he wasn't going to respond to Papoose because Papoose can't make a hit, which is a response. And now this is his second response where, ladies and gentlemen, apparently he found some dude who said that he smashed Clarissa and she cheating. But let's get to it. This is I hate covering the petty stuff like this unless
I mean, people gonna cover it though. See, I think that's what 50 Cent is also hinting at. It's like whether he dropped music because he's probably not in the studio as much as y'all may assume he is, or if he drops a meme or he drops a video or he drops a comment, people still gonna react to it. So that's the algorithm I think he's referring to, right? I think he understands completely that people are gonna react to whatever the hell he presents. So that's where people are kind of losing the argument when it comes to hip hop right now, which is unfortunate because I'm a hip hop fan as well. I want to hear hip hop. I want to hear rap. Like I said, Papoose came with the smoke. Mano shit wasn't like the hammer wasn't there as much for me. He tried his hardest, never really listened to Mano's music at all. I can't even remember the song he dropped when he did have a name, when he created a name for himself. I think Fabulous obviously does what Fabulous does. Fabulous is fucking phenomenal when it comes to rap. The line that 50 dropped on Fabulous, though, was pretty funny because I never looked at Fab like that. I never looked at him like, yo, you got to flash the money to get the chicks. I never saw that. I ain't never understand that where that came from. I just did. I really didn't, but, let's keep going, man.
To do with hip hop, but this is his response to the battle.
Going, so. This shit
what's that? See, I've been trying to spare you, Clarissa. Even when Asia 305 put that shit up, I told her to take that shit down. But since you want to play with a real, see, I'm from the crib, I'm from Miami, right? And we don't talk about what we do and how we do shit, right? But me and Dog 5 was already on the phone before I even talked to you. He told me.
No, brother. No. No, motherfucker. You already did it. Okay? You can't say that you usually don't talk about things and then proceed to talk about things like this. Okay? You're being messy, bro. You're being petty. And you're trying to get a viral name for yourself. Congratulations. You went viral. All right? Congratulations. You went extremely viral because people are looking at Papoose and Clarissa because there were allegations that he was married and there was a situation with him and his wife, Remy Martin. All right? Let's keep going.
Man, boy, just dumb that shit down. That's why I said with Dog Petty Ass Jackson. Because he told me to play it like that, and I was gonna play it like that. Play dumb, and I wasn't gonna respond on and play with it. But since you want to record phone calls, guess what? I'm finna release all this footage. Yeah, that's right. I said I'm finna release the footage, man. Yeah, on Christmas, I was inside the crib. When you was on FaceTime, Papoose, I got the video. When she FaceTime you, guess what? I'm sitting right there in the living room at the same chair that I helped her get for her home woman gift. That bed.
See, man, this is where the women see. If I have anything to say about a woman, this is what I would say. This is what happens when you allow shit like this to occur. This is what happens. All right, you're giving a man ammunition, all right, against another man, which could lead or resort to dirty, nasty, violent situations. That's exactly what can come out of a situation like this. And I just didn't look at Clarissa like that type of chick. You know, I really that's my fault, you know, but I didn't look at her like that, you know. I didn't assume that she would be that type of chick. But someone's defaming her character the way she's presenting it. So let's keep going. But I wouldn't take her for that type of female. I thought she was more humble. She looked like she came from humble beginnings. And it seemed as if she was on a different path, but, you know, it just seems very deceitful.
I picked out that bed. The bed with the TV.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous.
That was a 50 Cent. That was on 50 Cent's page, which is why you saw 50 Cent feed off after the allegations came out.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are
Get for her home gift. That bed, I picked out that bed. The bed with the TV.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching.
First of all, shout out to Forgotten Kings is the channel.
Shout out Forgotten Kings.
Let me just say this off rip. This is legendary lame to me. On 50 side and on this guy's side. First of all, if this did happen,
What has hip hop come to, man? I think it has always happened. I think shit like this has always occurred. But now we get to see it on camera. We get to see it on the internet. Internet just has exposed everything that has already been there. All right. Men gossiping. Men having petty ways, lame ways, you know, as some would say. This isn't anything new. I think that people are just now being, you know, and then guess what? The fucking children, they gonna fall right behind it. They're gonna fall right in line with this type of shit. This is what's being fed to our communities currently. It's gonna transpire over into the next generation, and it's gonna be worse because the youth, this is all they know. The internet is all they know. The people like 50 Cent and stuff like that, they've had moments before the internet. But now it's on full display for all the youth to see. Especially the ones that ain't coming from shit. Especially the ones that's coming from those places where they ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out, as they would say. All right?
this to me is how female, this is like some female stuff. I feel like even the way he was describing it, he was saying that they don't do that there, but then he ends up doing it. It's like, even if this did happen, bro, you're supposed to hold it down. As a dude, it's supposed to be her who come out or some, as the dude?
As the dude.
You over here talking about, no, I was in the bed, that's just.
Yeah. It like, niggas be thinking they doing something. It's like, bro, do you realize what you're doing? You're on camera. Look at his face, bro. Like, his face, this guy's face even looks like he's upset, extremely upset. He doesn't seem as if he's, you know, like he's just exposing some shit or he just talking his talk. He looks very upset. And it's like, bro, do you realize what you're attempting to do is kind of backfiring on you, bro? See, that's what people don't think shit through when they do it. They just do it. All right? Anything to go viral, anything they doing anything for clout, all right? But you're not thinking this shit through, man. You didn't think this one through, bro. Not 1%.
I don't know, from the cloth I was cut from how I was raised, you know, I don't think my father would be proud of me for some shit like that. So I couldn't do that, you know, but, you know, we all can't think that people gonna behave the same way we behave. There would be nothing, first of all, that would make me jump out and say something like this. Now, I mean, make a video. Now, I will say, if I was like battling somebody, like say with me and somebody were in a back and forth, and say I did like smash his girl. Now I'm definitely gonna, if he
It's more in our face.
would have done this in raps, like in a rhymes, and like alluded, that's one thing. Like, but to just come out and make this video is kind of, but that's me addressing that dude. On the other side of things, this is how 50 get down. You have to know that this was coming, and 50 is rapping, he is rapping. You know, some people might think he's losing on the rapper side. I'm one of them. He did drop a really good song. People are telling me it was an old song he re-released. Doesn't matter. It's still a good song. He was rapping good in it.
That would be the song that I just played. That song was pretty dope. All right, that song, I don't know the name of it. I'll go back for anyone that needs the reference.
American Hustle.
It says Music Untitled. Music Untitled. I fuck these ninjas up if they jump me in real life. A bunch of punks. The algorithm is coming. The algorithm is coming. All right. 50 Cent says he's the algorithm, people. Pay attention and learn. See, what we're going to have to do as a community is we're going to have to learn that there's this technology is fairly new, you know. There's a new way. There's a new sheriff in town, all right? And 50 has always had beef in hip-hop. That's what people don't want to admit. They're like, oh, why is 50? 50 never had a run where everybody was appreciating him before, you know, before he blew up. Before 50 blew up, from my understanding, 50 had a lot of beef in New York City, all right? People didn't want to put him out. They didn't want to help him get on top because of who he because of the dealings he had with Murder Inc. Murder Inc. were the ones putting the halts, the blackballing on all of his releases, you know, making their greatest attempts to make sure that he never had a name for himself, which is why he provides Eminem with so much praise, because he says Eminem and Dr. Dre gave him a shot, all right? With that shot, he definitely took off. He skyrocketed. So that's the person we're dealing with. People tend to, you know, forget things, but that's one of the main things we can't forget is that 50 always had that chip on his shoulder, all right? He always had to prove himself and go a little further above and beyond, right? But the song was dope. This song is definitely dope. All right, back to Screwface.
If this really did happen, I will say though, yeah, that's a bad look for Pat, especially because with the whole situation with Easy and Remy.
Bro,
that's a bad sandwich.
You, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that looked crazy.
Bro, that the fact that shit came out the way that it did, like we just got Papoose and we just got Clarissa. We just got them being a couple back on his, you know, couples goals or whatever you want to call it. And then something like this comes out with a guy that we've never heard a lyric from. We've never heard a lyric from Maserati Bud. I don't give a damn how much motion this nigga say he got, all of that, bro. It sounds like you're chasing a name, all right? This isn't the way to go about it, bro, okay? It would have been way more... Let's just hear some music, you know. That I think that's what Screw is saying as well. Like, let's get the music, man. If we get the music, and then the message usually, you know, it's more beneficial to provide people with the message through music. But the fact that you're doing it like this is just like, nah, bro. It's just like you on some internet shit, you know?
That look crazy taxing.
It's crazy.
You know?
Crazy.
Now, there's no evidence of this, no proof of this. I haven't seen anything. Look at 50 Cent smiling. But this... if they can produce that, it's going to look crazy on 50's side. But I always said this. No matter how you attack the situation, 50, in the battle, you lost. Now, I will say, if this dude drops the evidence and then 50 Cent drops a Papoose, like a proper Papoose response or a proper response to Mano, and then he does Papoose, Mano, Jim, and all of them in it, and then he raps about this, now that's valid. If he's setting the tone just for his rhymes to hit harder, I can respect that. That's that, but... why? All right, let's keep listening.
What's up, everybody? This is the World Famous.
In the controversy involving Papoose versus 50 Cent, okay, as we all know, yesterday, Papoose released his 50 Cent diss record titled Agent Provocateur, okay, 5 minutes worth of bars going at 50 Cent. Now, since its release, Fifth, he's made several posts, okay, you know, for...
That's what I said. We knew he was going to come. He's going to come memes. Now, I will say, the memes are funny. This meme is funny. Because... why Clarissa Shields still look like, you know what I mean? She don't look crazy like, because some girls look cool with the little fade, you know what I mean? She don't look crazy. She don't look crazy with the little short hair, you feel me?
whatever reason,
Now, Pat.
Crazy,
Okay, but anyway, this ain't rap.
he does what he does best. He trolls, sending shots.
Very, very handsome. Hey, Pap, ask your old lady Clarissa if she effing Maserati Bud. Tell her to be honest because I have the Ring camera videos.
Damn, bro.
both
Where
Papoose
did
and-
he get the fucking Ring camera vid? Yo, 50, that sound like some agent shit, man. That sound like some agent shit, bro. Where did you get the Ring camera videos from, bro? That's intensive work, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's intensive work. My man said he got the camera videos. And I'm pretty sure people have heard this already. But how did he get access to that? Wouldn't that be considered like privacy, breaking privacy laws or some shit? That shit is crazy, bro.
Clarissa, but he's also responded to Paps this by saying, listen, you don't have the ability to make a hit record. Therefore, I don't feel like I should have to respond to you or Mano or anyone.
None of this makes sense because you're 1,000,000% responding to Papoose a lot.
Yeah.
You're just not rapping. Like, what do you mean? Like, these are all responses, bro.
else who hasn't, made a hit record. This is Fifth and his reason for why you probably won't hear a direct response to any of these diss records. Now, of course, Papoose respond to Fifth and his reason for why he doesn't feel like it's necessary to respond, in the form of a diss. Fab says, listen, we don't want to see no more reposted corny memes until you spit a hot verse. That shit you just dropped was trash, okay? Now, of course, as we know, Fifth, he released these AI visuals of a record with him and Max B, right? No More Tricks. It was
Not a fan of that video. Whew, or that song.
actually a remix, and people was fucking with it. You know what I mean? But as of right now, 50, he hasn't released any direct, this record's going at anyone. He's been pulling out old records from the vault, right? He released a record.
I would really like to know what he didn't like about the song. I thought the song's pretty dope. But yeah, once again, everybody's not going to have the same taste for music. Okay, I get that part. Get it that everybody's taste for music isn't going to be the same. And then, of course, they said, 50 Cent's been getting jumped. But for him to just release that, maybe that's going to be on his power. Probably not or whatever, but.
Earlier today, I will say he keeps making references about the algorithm. So again, listen,
I do like the. Oh no, is that the video? I do like
Corey
that
Lee
new
in the
song.
building.
It's old. I like that
Appreciate
way more
you,
than the
bro.
Max B song.
already talked about working on a project, a mixtape earlier this year. But listen, Fifth, he ain't playing. Okay, now of course he released this video of this individual Maserati Bud, at this Christmas party with Clarissa Shields, man, and in the caption.
And then also him being at a Christmas event with Clarissa Shields with other people there. That doesn't mean that you was smashing. That's why this shit look lame, bro. If you know me, one thing about me is I can't stand when niggas do stuff like this. This shit gives me the heebie-jeebies. Bro, I got this story one time of a dude. This is what traumatized me for life. I'm gonna tell this quick story. In high school, there was this dude, right? Mm-hmm. When we were freshmen,
Yeah.
right? He was talking about this girl. Oh yeah, I was messing with this girl. Wait till she come to the school. Wait till she come to the school. Oh yeah, I was tearing. Yeah, remember we was freshmen.
Right.
I was this, that, and the third. And I'll
I hear
never
you. I
forget,
hear you.
bro.
I got you,
Our
bro.
sophomore year, she transfers. She comes to our school.
Mm-hmm.
The secondhand embarrassment. I'll never forget. She walked up to the dude's table, our lunch table,
Yeah.
and she said, "Why have you been telling people that we were messing with each other?"
you
And when I tell you,
smash,
the face of embarrassment that went up.
Yo, I used to hate when niggas was doing that too. Like, yeah, I knocked her down. Like, bro, why do men feel like we gotta tell other men that shit anyway, and that shit's supposed to mean anything? You said the song was dope, but Fifth going at too many at once. They still not beating Fifth the way the Locks did. The Locks be bodying everybody that step across their path. They put belt the ass to Dipset, man. Dipset had no standing chance because they weren't really a unit. Cam even said like the only person he signed was Juelz Santana, so they didn't have a fighting chance, man. Juelz and Cam were probably the dopest on the stage at that point. And people keep giving like Jim Jones his props on hip hop, but it's like we can't disregard all of the other hip hop that you drop. We gotta base it on your full range of catalog. Okay, we can't just this song was dope and then this song was dope. No, nigga, do you have a dope catalog in completion? All right, I don't listen to a few songs from J. Cole and be like, oh nah, his shit wasn't good back then, but it's good now. No, nigga, was you good the whole thing through? That's why people like Jay-Z and shit like, I'm just giving y'all a reference for Jay-Z because a lot of people put him there. You know, Rockefeller 2, Beans was the only one fighting. Right, you know what I mean? Like,
And I've never been that kind of dude, but ever since that, hearing dudes talk like this or potentially even lying on their swipe or even talking like catty or messy about their girl situation like this, I don't know, I have PTSD weird. For him. Like, I'm like, ha.
Like, we get that you wanna knock her down, you wanna take her there, but if you didn't, bro, then you should refrain from saying that that's something that you did. Plain and simple. All right, that's enough for that. Shout out to Screwface John, man. Make sure y'all or Gene, Screwface Gene. Make sure y'all subscribe to Screwface Gene, man. Shout out to the guy, man. All right, let's go. Let's listen to what Clarissa had to say about the situation. Clarissa, I really hope this shit isn't true, man. This is petty, yo. It's not petty on her behalf. I think it's just some bullshit, right? Like, I think that and that's another thing too, right? So, like, I think that once people understand, like, Papoose has put himself in this category that he's a dope hip-hop artist, right? And so, like, now he's being targeted by artists who's not currently rapping, but he has got beef with you. He's gonna find a way to make towards the beat, to make towards the hip hop, right? Like, he could just be releasing that as a pre-release towards getting to the track where he's gonna kick your ass on it. I don't know, but Agent Provocateur is it's gonna be tough to defeat that because Agent Provocateur was extremely dope. I gotta give Papoose his ones on that shit. That shit was fire, man. I really enjoyed that track. I might as well go ahead and run it. Let's see if we can run it. If he dropped it on let's see if he dropped it on. I don't know if I want to drop it from Provocateur. If we can get. Damn, Clarissa, man, this is whack. I hate you gotta be in the blogs for this. I really do hate this for her because I don't know if it's true, first of all, and then second of all, it's like, you be kicking ass, but when it come to this, it just took you away. Now people aren't gonna recognize you for being a great boxer. They're gonna look at you for other shit now. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can run this before we get, It's a pretty dope song, man. Shout out to Papoose. Ooh. Hey, man. Hey, man. We gotta run that one back. Let's go. Hey, man, Papoose giving you the visuals and everything. Do y'all agree AI makes hip-hop dope? I think AI makes hip-hop a little dope when it comes to providing visuals. I even see people do it on, like, YouTube when it come to, providing certain tracks and shit like that. Like, I think it gives it a pretty fucking dope way of providing hip-hop, man. The visuals is crazy, though. The Vivica Fox shitty face visual is crazy. Let's keep going, man. Take his face. Papoose kicked his ass on this one, bro. I'm telling you right now. 50, if New York hip hop needed somebody to provide it with some kind of message or some kind of way to approach hip hop, this is how you do it. This is vintage hip hop in New York at its finest right here. I think Papoose did exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do. Right, man. Let's keep going. Let's spin that shit back just a little bit. He ain't playing with him, yo.
Tried to take his face off. That nigga jaw was wired up like Jake Paul. When I seen his first movie, I knew he was fake, dog. His man pulled out the gun, was ready.
When 50 say get the strap, he mean get the strap on, yo, Papoose, man. Stop playing with him, bro.
I didn't catch.
See, what Papoose is doing is exactly what any other hip hop artist can do, right? Like if you got something messy or petty to say, and you could metaphorically or provide a simile with it, that's what Screwface Gene was just saying. Like, let us hear the messy, the gossip, and all that shit inside of the rap, right? And he was also looking like the boy Nas on this shit too. He came with some vintage hip hop shit, man. Straight up and down.
Hot and that you got.
Long ass track too. Maybe. Oh yeah, it was 5 minutes when I listened. Go back.
Smurf been gone.
And oh man, golly. Man, shout out to Papoose, man. Shout out to Papoose, man. Shout out to Papoose. Shout out to Papoose, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, so, I mean, at this point, anything that took place after that would obviously be something where it's like, okay, we waiting to hear something you got to say, big dog. Hey, 50, did you hear that? 50 probably heard that shit and already understands that shit about his. That's why I said, like, 50 has already been like the enemy, right? He's always been like the agent. You know what I mean? Like, people have already put bad names on 50, right? You've seen T.I. even make the saying he was a snitch and all of that. There's so many different things that came out of that conversation with 50 Cent, right? So to see how he responds is obviously some shit people like, man, what the fuck is he doing? Like, bro, spit. Like, come on, bro, we need to hear you spit. Like, but that's going to be a hard on the top right there. Pause. That's going to be, you're going to have to goddamn, you're going to have to come with the bars, man, because Papoose putting in that work over there, man. And then you get the messy shit. All right, so we're going to go right back into the messy shit. Ah, man, so Papoose, people saying shit about him, you know, a whole bunch of fucked up shit, right? Let's go and hear what Clarissa had to say. Damn, Clarissa. And I see what you said too, Roy Lee. Like, yeah, like, come on now, lady. You're going to have to find a way to. You said, lyrically, anyone that knows rap knows Fifth stands no chance against Pap. He even conceding to use the hit record cop-out because he would never top this. Yeah, you know, and if there's any validity to what Papoose just said, then you would be considered an agent. You would be considered one of those guys who's been paid to get. You've basically been paid, or you've been used to do some damage to our community, which is what I've heard about him and Tyler Perry as well, allegedly. You know, they put out all of these fucked up ass movies and series and stuff, and it, you know, it does alter the way that we conduct ourselves in our community. That's another story for another day. Let's see if we can get this Remy. See what I'm talking about, man? Like, and then he be having Clarissa even rapping, and now that's the one thing I want Clarissa to please stop doing. He said Pap can be stopped, but 50 can't stop him. Too much dirt on him. What it do, Earth Day Venus? 50 took trolling too far, so now shit gets real, and now see how his demeanor changed. It's all entertainment. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. But yeah, Clarissa.
I guess he wanna make me wifey or something. Kinda lock me down, gonna indict me or something. Okay. Now she on a
It be the goddamn women, man. It's always the damn women with this shit right here. Damn, Clarissa. This ain't it. The boxing it's gonna get you there. You already there. This hip hop shit, just let that shit be, man. That shit ain't gonna work, man. I'm sorry. The hip hop ain't it, Clarissa. Like the way she rap and everything, it's like she just A, B's, like.
I guess he wanna make me wifey or something. Kinda lock me down, gonna indict me or something. Okay. Now she on the ground talking spices for nothing. His girlfriend mad, guess she wanna fight me or something.
Oh
I guess he wanna make me wifey or something. Kinda lock me down, gonna indict me or something. Okay. Now she on the ground talking spices for nothing. His girlfriend mad, guess she wanna fight me or something.
Hell no, bruh. Hell to the no. That shit ain't gonna cut it. I'm sorry, Clarissa. That one ain't gonna cut it, man. I can't fucking listen to that shit. She got another one too, man. And when I seen it, I'm just like, man, it's too much. It's just too much going on. All right. It's just.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
All right. Appreciate the subscription. Appreciate you subscribing. Subbing up to the channel. Appreciate that one. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see if I can find this clip. I just had the shit. What was it? I think it was 50. Then we saw the. Here we go.
That's sad. That's sad. So this dude been clout chasing since he tried to tell the Geisha black girl, tried to fucking tell her that me and him was a thing. Back then, I checked him back then. So
What you mean you checked them back then? God damn, so y'all got history? Y'all got history. Maybe there was some truth to what he said. He just did it a very weird and conceited and very just weird ass way. Like he's just trying to get a name off that shit. We don't know any music from him, but we know him now because of his interaction with you. All right? Women, please be mindful. You don't know, and men too, bro. Like stop doing that shit, but women, please, come on. Be mindful. Because now you up here copping a plea.
when I realized that his page got all this stuff about me on his page, I hit him and said, hey, yo, delete me off your page. Delete me off your page. It got too many pictures, too many videos, and it just look weird. Take me off the page, right? He all like, oh, it's going to mess up my 3 and 3. It's going to mess my pictures up. What? So now I got to go to my DMs because I'm really confused about, I know for a fact I told this dude, I'm not interested in you. I know for a fact, so now I got to go to my, now Clarissa got to.
You might have not been interested in them. See, this sounds all too, and this is why 50 called her ass a jump. Called her a jump. I did see that. Calling you a jump, and it's unfortunate, Clarissa, because I like I said, I fucks with Clarissa Shields, bro. She's a dope boxer. The music, and then you see her in a relationship. You don't know these people. They're all like celebrities. They just faces for the internet. I get it. I understand that wholeheartedly. But damn, Clarissa, come on now.
Turn into the bad guy. Here we go. This goofy. I'm gonna take it back to where this shit started.
That's the bad guy.
Boom. All right.
Stick to fighting, baby.
For this one, 'cause what is this boy dumb? Okay, Maserati. Take me off your page. You got this video, whatever.
Oh my God! Look at all these damn messages or whatever she doing. He sent her. So what the hell is this? Brother sent her his goddamn. Hey, what's the shit you send a person whenever you trying to like? He's promoting his page. He probably told her like, "Hey, yo, put this shit up for me."
It just was take him down. He took him down. It messed up my page. Everything is lined up by threes. Okay, it's not that serious. You have your videos on my page and don't nobody feel me and you together. All I ever did was show he begging to not get these pictures taken down. Excuse me, but I'm going to report it if you don't take it down. Make you through other posts and replace them. Take me off your page. You gonna mess my page up. Whatever the fuck that means.
Bro, what the fuck is this, man? You gonna mess my page up. It's cool. I will take it down. You the liar. You never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. It's down. You know 100% I told you I had someone. You didn't. You see what the fuck I'm talking about, man? Let's keep going.
Now he old.
She reading this shit. She don't even realize what she's doing. She don't even realize what she just did. You didn't. You already confirmed it in our text. What if I get a boyfriend? What you gonna do? What if I get a boyfriend? What you gonna do? Yeah, that's what you said. And I told you I was in love with him too. So what are you talking about? And then look what her shit read right there. That shit say disappearing message. That shit says disappearing message. So it's in what? Incognito mode? What's the mode on Instagram?
You never said you had a.
So 50 Cent, once again, he did Thanos snap him. But at this point, we would need to hear a track, But damn, it must have been some validity to it.
Boyfriend, and you know it. I took it down. I 100% told you I had someone. You didn't. You already confirmed it in our text. What if I get a boyfriend? What you gonna do? That's what you say. I said, I told you.
You told me that, and that's why I went and got back with my girlfriends. Why you so mad at me? I'm not mad. You hurt me first. This nigga said he hurt. What it do, Kia? Yeah.
I was in love with him. Who was him? Pap, you idiot. So what are you talking about? You told me that, and that's why I went back and got
nigga said you hurt me first.
Oh, my girlfriend. So why you mad? I'm not mad. I don't give a shit about what you do. You hurt me first. How?
Don't post me on your shit and you got women. I'm happy for y'all. I kicked it with them on Christmas because you was with him. Yeah, which is great. So she obviously, I mean, and they said this was some old shit.
But don't post me on your shit and you got your women. I'm happy for y'all. I kicked it with them on Christmas because you was with Pap, which is great. I spent time with you even though you crushed me. How can you crush someone with something I already told you? Bud, you got to stop. I was still crushed. You crushed your own feelings. You told me after the internet shit. You didn't want to accept the truth. The day after, before that, I had no clue.
Bruh said she lost and confused and sounds like she is a recycled chick. I mean, that's exactly why 50 put it on display. You know, once again, they putting their relationship out there as if it's better than what he had before. And now Papoose has to live with the fact that people basically saying, shit, he got one up on you, bro. Like, this female still fucking around, you know, she doing the same shit that your wife was doing. So there's no, and you're having to get with these type of women based on, you know, your current lifestyle. Your rap is there, bro. He got the rap. He got the boom bap. He got the rap. He got the style. But this right here is obviously going to put a dent in his rap career, right? This is what 50 Cent was saying. Fucked up, man. Keep going.
I told you before when the internet stuff happened, you was just mad that it was him. I never told
this nigga is really chatting with her, bro. You told me that at the internet shit the day before that I had no clue. I don't care about him. Bro just trying to get her. He trying to knock her down. Bro trying to hit her with the trying to knock her down. And she playing into it. All this texting and shit, man. Hell no. See, this is, come on, Clarissa.
Who I was with. I just said someone. I don't care about him. In your brain, that meant no one. Of course you don't. In my brain, you're who I care about. Stalker. Till I see a ring, I don't care what you're talking about. This is me telling him, you slow as hell. I know how to treat a woman. Man, I told the nigga no means no, nigga. What the fuck else do you have to say? What else do you gotta say? No means no, nigga. And I'm getting treated beautiful over here. I'm happy y'all believe in fake text messages. I believe in me. I know how to play my position. There is no part to play. Another picture of me. Delete. I never played with you. And that's it. I get it. That's my role. You fucking up. I said, I'm fucking up. You have to be stopped. Who do you think you are, bud? I'm a good man. I said, okay. You can't bring what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? All this stuff he say, blah, 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 trust, love, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I don't need you to do that. Man, if somebody don't get this man off my motherfucking 50, your boy lied. Okay? And now 50, you're going to get sued for lying and telling everybody with your, now I'm finna go to 50 page with your big blockhead ass. I'm finna go to your page. 50. Now we gotta go to your page, 50.
What in the entire fuck? Now, I did see that with some old shit. I mean, obviously. At this point, thank God it's old, but there is something there, right? So, I think that at this point, people just, you know, that's the type of shit Papoose done got himself into with him and his wife, all right? This shit is just, it's an unfortunate situation. I think that if 50 continues to drop music and people don't appreciate it as much as they appreciate the other music that's being dropped as well. Then he got the documentary coming. Was there any update on the documentary? Hey,
I'm not scared of 50. If I gotta say it, I'll say it 50 times. I'm not scared of 50. Just remember this. Now y'all care that 50's a bully because he posted T.I.'s wife. Do you know he posted a tape of Rick Ross's baby mama getting to the couch? You know he posted a video of Rick Ross's baby mama who was, you know, the one that's now known as the buck-toothed one, Tia, bringing Rick Ross's kids around him and Floyd, and he's rubbing the kid all in the head and taking him shopping. You didn't think that was too far?
Because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
All right, appreciate that sub up. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, said I'm out, gotta go to work, and she capping, bro. She lost. Oh yeah, you already said that. All right, salute to you, Maurice. Said allegedly, I think Maserati is in connection with Kodak. That's probably why she replied to his DM. She thought he was out there and found out different. Say it again for the people in the back, man. Say it again. Appreciate you, Kaya. Yep, I think that I got it on subscribers only mode. Appreciate everybody that's subbing up to the channel. Once again, you played yourself, and sometimes women do this. They play themselves. They think that something's about to take off based on just rap and hip hop or whatever, because that's how our community thinks now. They just want to be with somebody who got a name in the media, and they say they got the bread along with it. That's why 50 Cent is also putting Papoose' character on the line, because Papoose made a line like, you said I was broke, I got so much ice, like, get the boat, you know, trying to deport people or whatever. Like, this is the only thing that people want to hear us talk about, is being, you know, having the money and shit and fighting each other. The whole reason people are approaching 50 Cent in the manner that they're approaching him is because they're saying, hey, bro, we never see you do this with any other race. You're only doing this against black people. I'm assuming that 50's on some shit like, yeah, I have to do this to my people if they're going to change their mindset, right? That's the only thing I could assume when it comes to why he's approaching hip-hop and content and media the way that he's approaching it.
That's where I can't get with the audience. The audience wants to act like this is just, they're viewing each incident in isolation. No, you're not. Because when 50 did other things you liked, you f***ed with it.
Right.
And you never said he was a bully. Now he's a bully.
Right.
But most people are saying it because they're disguising it. Oh, no, it's because he doesn't rap. He's not rapping enough.
Right.
Bro, I told y'all he lost most of the rap battles, in my opinion. The game rapped him under the bus. Rick Ross rapped him under the bus. You want me to start changing my opinion about 50's performance in these beefs because of T.I. weak-ass raps? Come on, bro. His son got better raps against 50 for a diss. That's where I'm saying.
I think T.I. did. I don't think T.I. put a lot of thought and effort into it. I think he was just repeating, you know, hip-hop media. I think that he could have went a little crazier on the tracks, but these niggas is 50, bro. They're literally 50. 50 Cent is 50. T.I. is 50, I'm assuming, or close to it, right? Or past it, now that I think about it. Yeah, man, like, what do we expect out of these? I don't know how old T.I. is. My bad, too. The whole thing is that hip-hop is no longer, what it do, CC? Hip-hop is no longer the route for 50 Cent. Neither is it for T.I. T.I. just said this is his last album. The song he dropped sounded like some shit he dropped 20 years ago. That was a hit. So he went back to his old mechanics and he created a hit. Now the song was very well received, you know. Shout out to T.I. But what do we expect out of these guys at this point, man? The internet is more valuable to them at this point because it gives off the perception that they have their shit together and nothing can withstand, you know, stand in between. So that's what the fuck we dealing with. We dealing with that at this point with these two guys. They got their lives together, okay? I would expect T.I.'s son to out-rap T.I. at this point. I hope he can, especially if he calls himself an artist. He should be able to do that. But to say that we're going to get some crazy dope music out of them that isn't going to sound like the way that they rapped 20 years ago, I just think that's, you know, that's incorrect. Or it's just not going to be what people expected to be. It's not going to sound nothing like what people listening to now. Especially when you got a song like Lil Uzi Vert talking about foreign women and driving in foreign cars. It's going to sound a little bit different. All right? And he's dancing when he's doing it.
It's not 50, it's y'all. And y'all got to accept when there's sometimes that y'all love someone being the villain, and it's a time when y'all say, we want the villain to fall. That's what's happening. That's why I kept saying he's going through a Drake moment. The dude ain't do nothing different than he's been doing. The dude ain't do nothing different than he been doing. He been bullying niggas. Why didn't y'all see? I'm telling you, what he did to Rick Ross, that's what he did to Khaled's mom. These things are crazy. What he did to Tierra Marie. These things are crazy. But none of y'all jumped down and said, oh, he's a bully. Man, we need to root for people to. But now, and this is why I keep saying he's having a Drake moment. Because the internet picks arbitrarily the moments that they feel, okay, all right, we were rooting for you, but fuck that. It's your time to lose. They have decided that it's 50's time to lose.
Yeah,
Tell me I'm wrong. Your Fruit Jams in the chat. What up?
Yeah, people not gonna admit that hip hop isn't what it used to be. And then it's 50 Cent against everybody. It's 50 Cent against the world at this point, man. He feel like he's doing something that hip hop aren't even able to conjure up currently. Is he an agent provocateur? That could be argued. That could be studied. That could be one of those things that people, take a moment to evaluate for themselves. As far as his music being as great as any other artist right now, nah, he might not even get the chance to make one of those tracks and really wow people. Their ears are tailored to hearing that shit coming from the Power universe. They want to hear the music that's gonna drop with the fucking series. So I don't think that they would even give a damn if he makes a hit record or expect him to. The people that really appreciate hip hop, the people that know what hip hop is, they don't give a damn if he's dropping series. They want to hear the music. And then the people that like the series, they don't give a damn if he drops a hit record. They just want to hear the song that's attached to the series. Plain and simple. Now, I do know of a few people that appreciate it and would put 50 Cent on that level coming up in the game. Now they don't, they're bothered by the way he approaches content, Yeah, you can't CC, And it's one thing to where, you hear a motherfucker's music and you like, or you see a post and you laugh at it, but then when it's tailored towards someone you don't like or you don't appreciate them saying it to them, that's an issue. So I can understand and agree with that as well with academics, which I don't always do. With that one right there, hell yeah, there's some truth to that, right? I think right now though, I think that T.I. Son did have the better track. T.I. Son definitely was fire. It's called Pussy. That song is official. I even like that and put it on the playlist. I like the way he approached that. The other one, I think he was trying to do too much Drake or whatever the hell he was doing, Drake and Kanye West. But the other song was pretty dope, and I like Papoose' Agent Provocateur so far currently. People are giving 50 Cent a bad rap for the one with him and Max B. And that's cool too. Whatever. Let's see. But yeah, Agent Provocateur was definitely that was dope. And I think that
I guess you wanna make me wifey or something.
Yeah, she gonna have to stop that right. Larissa, don't do the rap, baby. Rap ain't gonna it's not gonna work. That one ain't gonna. All right, we got
raps.
We got one more from Screwface. He dropped one where. Okay. But we got this one where Young Buck was basically
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it's looking like another hip hop civil war. Huh?
Yeah.
And by civil war I mean everybody versus.
Well, I ain't gonna play that shit because Chig Smooth, he turned my shit away one time. Like he basically hit me with a
unless 50 brand.
He hit me with a copyright for some goddamn reason. But I be always seeing other people play his shit, so I thought I could do the same damn thing, but I guess not. So shit. I ain't gonna use his shit. We ain't gonna even start. All right, but basically this one was Brorilla couldn't hide her excitement after 50 Cent shouted her out on IG. Y'all mad because he posted me. Basically putting her on the Dukes of Hazzard with 50 Cent. And I don't know who the hell that is on the opposites. Maybe that's Tony Yayo. And got her in the middle with some Daisy Dukes on. I know they was dropping some crazy ass videos and memes with her about getting some McDonald's and all that. I ain't understand that shit. I don't even know what that was about at all. I don't know if she enjoys McDonald's or if she gives it up for some McDonald's and some bread. But I heard that she took off after, everything that transpired on the internet. But let's go to the one with T.I. Let's see what T.I. and Damani dropped.
Ladies and gentlemen, I said that the best thing.
Make sure y'all sub up to Screwface Gene, man. Y'all sub up there.
That came from this battle was not just the bars, was not just the raps. It was the putting on ification of people like Damani and King. And I even kept saying, man.
Damani cooked, man. I ain't gonna lie. Damani cooked on this one. I think he was waiting on his time to arrive where he would get that you know, people would be able to recognize him for what he was dropping, and he made it there. He got there with this.
And why does King get so much more attention? It feels like King gets more attention. I wish T.I. would do more stuff with Damani. Meanwhile, this whole time, T.I. and Damani got a song together called Family Connection. And I wouldn't be who I was if I didn't reward what I feel is a great performance from both of them, especially Damani with Miss Jackie.
Hey, CC, if I'm not mistaken, there was a conversation about her fighting a dude, wasn't it? She looked like she would try to box a nigga, man. You know, she looked like she'd try to box one. Now that, you know, her characters are being put on display, man, that shit's crazy. She look like she done knocked a nigga out before.
With this reaction, let's get to it. Family Connection, we not just here for the drama. We here for hip hop. Get this video to 7,000 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button for hip hop and Damani, because he deserves more light. I promise you. The little Buddy Red right there, he caught him one too.
The magical powers to redo all the things the most deeply written. And if I had those powers,
I'm trying to figure out why this didn't get more. You know what I mean? Didn't get spoke about more. It got 3 million views though. So
it ain't got enough. It ain't got enough. See, that's another conversation for another day. But is it because it ain't about beef? Go figure.
Where we going?
Bring you back here again.
I'm running in circles, looking and searching, look high and low for the purpose, convincing myself this earth is just full of curses and cursive. I pull the curtains, interpreting how I expose the surface of niggas that no one's ever seen. They hide behind these magazines.
A lot of people talk about the state of hip hop. We like to, you know, cover everything that's going on in hip hop. A lot of stuff's going on, good, bad, and ugly.
Only mainstream hip hop gets covered, man. They don't never give no love to the underground as much as they give love to the mainstream hip hop. It's very rare that you see somebody from the underground hip hop era pop out and survive it. You know, let's keep going.
Get caught up on the bad a lot.
Yeah.
But it comes times that we got to celebrate things like this. What? That's how you open them up? All right, Damani.
I'm running in circles, looking and searching, look high and low for the purpose, convincing myself this earth is just full of curses and cursive.
Convincing myself this earth is just full of curses and cursive.
Pull the curtains, interpreting how I...
Pull the curtains, interpreting... Bruh. Damani, bruh.
Exposed the surface of niggas that no one's ever seen. They hide behind these magazines. But see, I seen it all way back. If I was you, I wouldn't say that, no. Anything they ever did to make sure I wouldn't ever win, it just made me a better man. I put that on my soul. It's platinum in my wife.
Everything they ever did to make sure that I never win just made me a better man. I put that on my soul. This boy is talking. I ain't even know, Damani. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I didn't do it. I did you a disfavor. But we back. Hit that thumb.
I'm gonna say he's extremely laid back. The cadence is I like his cadence. Maybe he's just extremely laid back. Like even when I approach hip hop, I'm extremely laid back. It's not one of those things that I could vibe out to 100%, but I definitely give him like 85%. He's right there. You know what I mean?
Thumbs up button. And by the way, according to
That's
YouTube, statistically,
you know, just of how
20% of only 20% of the people watching here are subscribed. So I need you, and it's not y'all fault. I do it too. We end up watching a lot of videos, come to a lot of channels.
I think people do give people a very difficult time when it comes to subscribing to their channels. Maybe you're not their cup of tea, right? Hopefully, you know, the 20% of people that watch my stuff, first of all, I appreciate y'all watching mine as well, because there's a lot of validity in what he's saying. So if you haven't subscribed and you're watching the channel, please subscribe to L Boogie Reacts, man. We would truly appreciate it.
To hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, take the time out, hit that subscribe button. I don't say that enough. Smash that thing. We trying to get to 2 million
hit the like
subscribers.
Button too. We got 24 likes.
Let's
get up
Nation.
to 100 likes.
We move as one.
No, anything they ever did to make sure I wouldn't ever win, it just made me a better man. I put that on my soul. It's platinum in my watch, should I still care about going gold? If I gave that shit away, you think I'm ever going broke? I'm not chasing money, money chasing me. You find what you looking for when you stop looking for it in the store. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, he's an artist, man.
Nah, Damani fire.
Let me see if I can
Damani
find
fire.
What he said the name of that was. Let me see if I can find it, because you do have to react to it that way so that they won't flag it down. Or they won't strike it. Let me see if I can find it. All right, here we go. And oh yeah, it's definitely an older song. But this one, it wouldn't get praised because it puts the black man at the head of the household and et cetera, et cetera. Ooh, see, that's what T.I. It's to me, that's what Tip has always been great at. His approach to the verse has always been top tier shit. Tip always knew how to attack instrumental, man. Shout out to Damani and T.I., man. That was fire. I appreciate that approach to hip hop, man. That was fire, right? Straight up. Ooh, won't smoke online, won't even handle the around the corner beef. Jesus. Yeah, nah, man. Tip always been king of the South, man. He holds that crown and he holds that shit well. It ain't been too many people that can compete with Tip. Tip, once again, he's a very successful, very creative artist out of Atlanta. He's done well for himself, and he's put a lot of other different artists in a situation where they could capitalize off of it. The documentary with him, 50 Cent, I'll just watch. I'm assuming everyone else will watch. All right. So yeah, they are trying to flag that down. So we gonna get away from it. I don't know how they get away with doing the songs, man. But yeah, shout out to both of them, man. Shout out to them. We'll have to take that off of the live because they ain't gonna monetize that. Yeah, so other than that, man, I think that's about it for the day, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Once again, without the subscribers, none of us would be able to do the things that we do or get the recognition that we are provided. We are looking forward to, having way more lives and, just doing our thing over here. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. And until next time, man, hug your loved ones. Tomorrow's never promised. It's your boy L Boogie Reacts. We up out of here, man. Salute. Appreciate it. Thank you, CC. Appreciate you. Appreciate Kaya. Appreciate everybody that pulled up and rocked out with me. Maurice R., Earth Day Venus, Roy Lee, Alicia Fee, Bevan 2.0. Shout out to all y'all, man. Word up.